That's doing the will of the Most High. Executing judgment upon the heathen through these scriptures. All right, that's doing the will of the Most High. Not bamboozling your own people just to make a couple dollars, man.
Colossians 3:1. If ye then be risen with Hamashiach, seek those things which are above, where Hamashiach sitteth on the right hand of the Most High. Set your affection on things above, not on things on the earth.
Set your mind, set your heart. Okay, set your everything. Put everything up to the Most High, man. That's where you're supposed to lay your heart, like it said in Matthew. Lay your treasures. Yeah.
For ye are dead, and your life is hid with Hamashiach in the Most High.
Read that again.
For ye are dead, and your life is hid with Hamashiach in the Most High.
Get that word hid. It says ye are dead. All right, we're not physically dead. We're spiritual. We're dead to this world.
Yep.
Okay.
We're emotionally dead to this world. We're mentally dead to this world.
What was that, 3 and
3 and 3.
3 and 3. The word said hid.
Yeah.
In Colossians 3:3, the word hid is crypto, which means to hide, conceal, to be hid, escape notice, metaphor to conceal, that it may not become known.
Read that one more time, bro.
All right. Colossians 3:3. For ye are dead, and your life is hid with Hamashiach in the Most High.
God, the Most High, if you're part of the elect, the Most High has you in his hand, man. And we know that the Most High, the scripture said that he won't drop none of his elect. None of his elect will fall out of his hand.
What's up, yeah?
Which means your life is concealed with the Most High.
Y'all reading the Bible.
Huh? Oh, y'all reading the Bible? What verses?
I mean, whatever subject we're into.
So like what are y'all doing, yo? Like, I mean, I know it's a purpose behind y'all actions.
Yeah, to wake up the elect, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which are the Israelites. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So we're out here basically, we're decoding the Bible per se. It's not like it's a mystery. We're just reading the scriptures that the average person won't read. We bring out definitions that the average person don't bring out. And we just out here basically give clarity to the scriptures and to prove it through the scriptures. Because the Bible applies to life. I wanted to say real life. The Bible applies to real life, but the Bible that's taught in churches don't coagulate with life. They always tell you about mysteries, fantasies, and blessings, and anointings, and things like that. But when you go and hit the real world, like if you watch the movie Malcolm X, and as they was coming out of church, and he was like, oh, y'all back to the real world again. You know what I'm saying? He was joking because in them churches, they teach you fantasy. But the Bible ain't about fantasy all like that. It's about real life, and we're out here to give clarity, which applies to real life, okay? Just like with us going through slavery as a people, okay? The Bible speaks about that, all right? And it speaks about what's going to happen to the people that put us in slavery, all right? Nobody speaks on that. Give me that in Revelations, and I'll show you.
Yeah, give me the Revelation. I just think this is like, you know what I mean? Like this like real cool, yo. Out here putting the scripture. Like you can't, I've never seen this before, yo.
I mean, it's all over. It's all over. We all over the map,
So like, is it a certain religion or?
Nah, it's like I said. This Bible is not a religious book. It's a book of history. Just like we was in school and we was into social studies and we had to read about Christopher Columbus and Andrew Jackson. This Bible is our social studies book that applies to us. You go into African American history, they might as well just read you the Bible because that's our history on down, up to the present times. Of course it gets prophetic and you can get into other books that are more direct, but the Bible is applied to us from Adam and Eve all the way up to this time. Okay, go ahead.
Revelations 13, verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear.
Yep. Go ahead.
He that leadeth into captivity.
Yeah, who led us into the captivity? The so-called white man. That's a fact. Okay? Not once we say that, people say, "Oh, it's hate," or "You're supposed to let it go." It don't work like that. Not in real life. You know, if somebody's still on you, you got to retaliate. You know what I'm saying? But the Most High is the orchestrator of things. So it's a cause and effect to everything. All right. So basically, what I'm saying is they put us in captivity. Go ahead.
Shall go into captivity.
All right. Shall go into captivity. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. Okay. Go ahead.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
Yeah, that's payback. Okay, that's what the Bible
Kind
says.
of like live by the gun, die by the gun.
Yeah, live by the gun, die. You reap what you sow. Okay, and according to everybody's history, the so-called white man with slavery over 400 years, he hasn't reaped what he sowed in slavery. But in these times, through churches and all other religions, they teach you to forget about it and let it go, turn the other cheek. Of course, the scriptures say turn the other cheek. That's talking about toward our own people, okay, not toward other nations, because we supposed to be we were set up as a people to be the rulers of the world, okay? As far as turning the other cheek, that's talking about if we got a problem with each other, we need to get unified as a people and stand up, basically. You know what I'm saying?
And like, and how do you come about that? Like, why would you say that? Because I'm so used to hearing like, when you turn the other cheek, it's for everybody. You know what I mean?
Nah, because why would it say that? It's like you have to deal with the context. Context or supporting clues to a particular subject. Like if I walk into a house and I say everybody gets $1 million, am I talking about everybody or am I talking about the people in the house? You know what I'm saying? The context of the situation is I'm in a house, you know, and there's about 8 people in there. I say everybody gets $1 million. I'm not talking about the whole world because I say everybody. And that's what people they take out of context and they generalize a lot of things in the scriptures when it's clearly talking about like the beginning of a chapter of a book and say, "O ye Israel." That means that whole chapter is applied to Israelites. But then you hear everybody, and they say, "Oh, it's talking about white, black." No, it's talking about Israel. Everybody of Israel. You know what I'm saying? So you can't people generalize and take out of context when it's specifically said, you know, it's directed toward a certain person. You know what I'm saying?
So what's this? What's this?
This basically is the, like I say, Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans are the Israelites.
Okay.
These are the 12 tribes. Because you ever heard about the Jews?
Yeah.
All right. The Jews that are in the land today, those are not the real Jews. You might think they're Israelites, but to say you're Jews, you're claiming to be of Judah, because that's where the term Jew comes from, Judah, or Benjamin, Judah, or Levi. These are considered the Jews of Israel, because that's short for Judah. Okay, so those people in that land are perpetrating to be Israelites. All right, and they're not. All right, they're of the 12 tribes. You know, and this sign basically gives the identity of the 12 tribes, and it's all linked to our people, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And spiritually, you can tell we all alike because here it is. We never been on the same side of the planet at a point, and we all act the same, from Brazilians to Negroes. But we've been separated from our other people, so-called Africans, and we don't act like them. We don't dance like them. We don't get down like them. Now, we may try to pick up their traits by studying, but you can meet a Brazilian, you can meet a Mexican, and we all act the same. We like to kick it, we like to party, we like to get down, we party the same. You know what I'm saying? You go over south, they party the same. They probably party a little harder, have different cultures, but we get down. But Africans, they came over here, we don't get down like that. We might try to, but it's not the same.
I feel like they don't consider us as like real African Americans. You know what I mean? They're like, oh yeah, you're not African.
They don't consider you African. They know you're not African. That's the difference about it. They know people in the on the Eastern Hemisphere know the history, the true history of the world. Okay, just the West. When you come over to the West, there's a lot of lies that's been implemented. You know, to where they'll look at us like they really think we're dumb because we've been taught Christopher Columbus discovered America. King James was a white guy. You know, Europe, blacks never ruled in Europe. You know what I'm saying? We were taught all these things on the side of the earth. And so when we go into these other places, when they come over here, they're like, man, what the hell is these people talking about? You know, they just got money over here. I'm about to get this money. I'm about to go back home. You know, they stupid over here. You get to do what you want. I'm not just come over here get this money and take that back to my people and we about to come up. You know, all this place is a place of commerce. America's just a place of business. Get your money up and then go back to where you came from. You know?
That's true.
Yeah.
I feel you. I appreciate you giving me the revelation, brother.
Yeah, no
I
problem.
appreciate that. It was nice to meet you guys. I mean, y'all out here doing y'all thing. I respect it. That's why I said something. Yeah. I want to figure out what y'all was doing.
Yeah. Knowledge is power, man. You know,
Yeah,
money is just a means, a defense. It's just a defense. Just help you get food.
It's a tool.
It's a tool. That's exactly what. That's all it is. It's a tool. You know, but knowledge, you can create money. You can create a dollar system with knowledge. You know, you can create a government. You know, you can create all kind of things. But that's what it's all about. You know? That's what we all have. Speaking of the truth of the knowledge. I don't know if you read into it, but the 47
40 laws of power.
40 laws of power.
I read it. I read the whole book.
Yeah, it's witchcraft. You know what I'm saying?
You think so?
Yeah, it's
a lot of things in there that's like more so cutthroat. But I mean, I feel like it's true. You know what I mean? About a lot of the things that people do. But one thing I took from there was like reacting off emotions. That was like that was the number one thing in there.
Yeah, certain things are accurate. A lot of things are accurate, but it's certain things are bad as far as it being true, and certain things are good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can, like you said, cutthroat. You know, don't never be emotional. You know, things like that. But that's a book of witchcraft and learn how to manipulate people.
Yeah.
Just like TV, politics, all that's witchcraft. You know? That's all the ways of manipulating people to do something that they really don't want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So. It may not seem like you're casting a spell or something, but it is a book of witchcraft, you know. So, you know, certain laws up in there are accurate to the Bible. Certain just plain out wicked. You know what I'm saying? All I can say is just pick the bones out. You know, there's just a lot of bones up in there.
Yeah, pick the bones out the fish.
Yeah.
All right, fellas.
So y'all stay up. Y'all have a good night.
Yeah, you too.
Alright, we'll be back. Yeah, brother said that this, man, just like Bruce Lee, become like water. Become like water. The water gets in the cup and becomes the cup. So basically, if anything, you know, how the situation comes, somebody comes up or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Nobody's around, you know, just adjust to the situation that we're in. You know, so I know we have lessons and things like that.
All right, back in Colossians 3 and 4. I'm gonna start back at 3. Colossians 3 and 3. For ye are dead, and your life is hid with Hamashiach in the Most High. When Hamashiach, who is our life, shall appear, then shall ye also appear with him in glory. Mortify therefore your members which are upon the earth.
Yeah, mortify your members which are upon the earth, right? And mortify means to kill, right? When you mortify your members upon earth, that means you giving up all these things in this world. Okay, no questions asked. Why? Because you love Yahweh Shemi Yahushai. You know, it's that simple. You don't need a long, drawn-out explanation on why you should drop your life in the world. Why Yahweh Shemi Yahushai cares about his people is the Israelites, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And all the other nations are going to go into slavery. Why even question that, man? The Bible says it.
Yeah, we're like high school athletes, man, and we got a chance. We get, you know, how they get to pick which team they want to be on. They're gonna choose the team that got the most chance of winning. So that's what you know what I'm saying. That's our job. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, of course, it's up to the Most High, but once you get that, if you get that chance, then take it and go, man, and jump on that winning team and stay on that winning team, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't you got two cousins over here on this team and that team. You want to be with your cousins? No, man, go with the winning team. Okay, it says, mortify therefore your members which are upon the earth, fornication, uncleanness,
fornication, uncleanness, spiritual fornication, all right, physical fornication, doing all these different abominable ways of, you know, sex, you know,
unlawful sex,
you know, and these, like I said, spiritual fornication, these different doctrines, all right? Going into different doctrines